All right, guys. So we have a pretty funny story today. As Burger King tried to be woke, right? They tried to use some of that woke capitalism that a lot of these companies love so much on International Women's Day to make a point, right? They tried to show how much they care about women. However, in order to get attention to their cause, they used a joke that the super woke revolutionaries did not find very funny and ultimately ended up biting Burger King in the butt. But before we get in that, my name is Greg Foreman and you're watching A Black Conservative Perspective. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share A Black Conservative Perspective, aka a leftist worst nightmare. You can also follow me on Twitter at GForemanBCP. Let's get it. All right, guys. So as you can see on the screen here, Burger King tweeted for International Women's Day that women belong in the kitchen. They said that women belong in the kitchen. Burger King, right? So as you can imagine, there was a lot of outrage from the super woke revolutionaries on the internet who believed that this tweet was sexist. Okay, it was sexist. It was a sexist tweet from Burger King, according to them. Okay. Now, if you look under this tweet, Burger King also tweeted, if they want to, of course, yet only 20% of chefs are women. We're on a mission to change the gender ratio in the restaurant industry by empowering female employees with the opportunity to pursue a culinary career. Hashtag International Women's Day. Women's sign, okay? And then we are proud to be launching a new scholarship program which will help female Burger King employees pursue their culinary dreams. So Burger King tried to get the attention of people, right? That gets people attention because they want to announce a scholarship for female Burger King employees to basically learn how to cook, right? To pursue their passion for cooking and, being a chef. They tweeted that women belong in the kitchen, right? And I thought it was pretty clever, right? I thought it was funny. I thought it was clever. I thought that it was, decent marketing, right? Marketing for a good cause that's going to help out women. However, again, the woke revolutionaries didn't find this very funny, right? Matter of fact, they got so much backlash from this that even KFC Gaming came at them and basically said that they should delete this tweet, that this wasn't a good tweet, right? And Burger King, surprisingly defended themselves, right? They defended themselves. They said, you know what? We're trying to help out women with scholarships. We're not trying to be sexist. We're just trying to help out women with scholarships. We're trying to do the right thing. However, that wasn't enough for the super woke revolutionaries. And eventually, Burger King caved. They caved and then they deleted the tweet. They caved and deleted the tweet. Okay. And then they issued an apology for what they tweeted, right? And to me, this story just goes to show how, in an attempt to be woke, right? Because that's what they're trying to be. They're trying to be woke. They try to make a joke. And it just shows that they can't please the woke mob. You just can't please them, right? Because to me, even if I was offended by this women belong in the kitchen tweet, if Burger King is giving women scholarships, right, to pursue, culinary school or whatever, right? I mean, it's a restaurant. It's a fast food chain. It makes sense, right? It's not like it's something random. I think that will hold more water and hold more weight than the fact that they tweeted that women belong in the kitchen, right, in order to get people's attention, right? I would probably give them a pass for this, okay? And honestly, really, I don't have a problem with them tweeting that because, I feel like some women probably do like cooking, right? There's a lot of women that probably like, being a chef or cooking meals and stuff like that, right? All women are not women who don't want to embrace traditional gender roles, right? Like, the super woke revolutionaries try to paint the picture that all women want to be just like men. They want to have all the positions of men. They want to be the heads of the households. They want to, take over all the gender roles that men normally have traditionally, That's what the super woke revolutionaries want us to think, right? I mean, it's almost like we live in a society where, it's a crime to say anything about the traditional roles of women. Now, obviously, I don't believe that women should only be in the kitchen. They belong in the kitchen only. Obviously, if a woman wants to pursue whatever talent she want to pursue, if she got a talent, obviously that extends outside the kitchen and she can do that, right? But I don't understand why people get so offended by statements like this, especially when they follow up with further explanation saying that, hey, I'm trying to be woke too. I'm trying to be like you guys, right? I'm trying to be woke too. I'm on that. But see, what it goes to show is that these woke people, they care more about words, they care more about gestures than they care about actual actions. Because Burger King here is trying to give women opportunities, right? They're putting their money where their mouth is. But that's not enough for them. I think a lot of people would rather them have some, generic tweet about International Women's Day, right? And no scholarship rather than tweet this and then have a scholarship for it. And if I was Burger King, I would be like, nah, I'm not deleting this tweet. I am helping out women, a group that is not being represented proportionally in the culinary industry, which again, you guys should all be on board for, right? You guys should all sign up for this. That's all y'all talk about. Underrepresentation this, underrepresentation that. Burger King is trying to address this issue with scholarships to send women to school so they can, pursue their culinary passion. So why am I going to delete this tweet for? That's what it's about. So no, I'm not deleting it, right? Or they shouldn't delete it, right? And they should just stand up and be like, no, we're doing the right thing. We feel like we're doing the right thing. We're on the same page with you. It's just y'all need to stop being offended by jokes. We accomplished the goal. We brought awareness to this issue that otherwise would have been ignored. And again, it just goes to show how these people just can't be pleased. And we also live in a society where you can't say stuff like this because the woke mob is going to come after you and call you a sexist just because you say something like this. It's really crazy how anything that you say, particularly online, you have to make sure that you're not offending somebody, right? And honestly, it's impossible at this point because everybody's offended by everything, right? Everybody identifies with some group that they feel is oppressed, that they feel are victims. And if you say anything, right, about that group, then it could be offensive. They can find it offensive, right? And it really just blows my mind that this is where we're at in society where a restaurant can't even make a joke, which is an obvious joke, and then follow it with a scholarship without, facing the wrath of the woke mob. They don't even care about the actual money. They don't even care about the actual change, right? The change that they say they seek, the actions they say they want. They don't even care about that. They care more about what was said. And yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women that take pride in, their culinary talent and, cooking and being in the kitchen and stuff like that. There's a lot of women that do that. Just like there's a lot of women who, take pride in their talents outside of the kitchen. And I think that we're getting to a point in society where they're trying to distance us so much from traditional gender roles that I think that they are really starting to offend women who do believe in traditional gender roles, right? There are women out there that's like that do believe in, the male being the head of the household and, women, having a certain role and doing a certain thing, in order to balance out the household. There are people that believe in that. And I think those people are being pushed out. They're trying to make that not normal anymore. The norm is now that women can do everything that men can do, including play sports with men, that they can out-compete men in athletics, that they should be allowed to compete with men, play men's sports, right, with men. That's what a lot of these people believe, So I just find this story to be ironic and funny. How corporations, again, that is in the bed with, the woke mob, how they got bit in the butt because, they tried to be woke, but they tried to make a joke and they found out that the woke mob is not with the jokes, right? So it was just funny. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.